Yeah.
In 2K20, all-time Dwayne Wade is a 97 overall and has 4 Hall of Fame finishing badges. Does that sound about right to you?
Yeah, that's how I want to be remembered.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's go out that way. Yeah.
And in 2K20, there's a new My Player builder where you can customize your My Player. So if you could customize your My Player.
On the floor for the visiting Dallas Mavericks. At point guard, J.J. Moran. At the other guard position, Tim Hardaway Jr. At center, Dwight Howard. At power forward, Chris Thomas. At the other forward position, Luka Doncic. The head coach of the visiting team is Rick Carlisle. And now, your Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Standing 6'1", number 9, Rajon Rondo. At the other guard position, standing 6'6", number 14, Damian Lee. At power forward, standing 6'9", number 0, at center, standing 6'10", Anthony Davis. At the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 23, LeBron James. Your home team head coach is Frank Vogel. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Lakers.
It's live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, for the last few years, the Lakers have been in some turmoil in Los Angeles. Now, they have had some tough luck with injuries that set them back some. But inconsistent effort, execution, and roster construction was also a concern. But a summer of moves that was topped by acquiring Anthony Davis has drastically improved the roster. The question remains, though, have they done enough to now contend in the West?
Thanks, David. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Porzingis.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. J.J. Barea is out there with Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's James in at the 3 spot. Chris, you played only 2 seasons with Golden State, your first and your last. What was it like ending your career where you started?
Well, I tell you what, that's the reason why I went back to Golden State, was to retire there. I only played 9 games my last season, but completion, being in front of those fans that gave me so much energy there at Oracle Arena, the ones that showed me so much love as a rookie. I mean, I couldn't even, my goatee didn't even connect then. I couldn't even grow hair on my face then, and to come back as an old man my last year, it was a blessing to see those same faces of people who supported me.
By the way, that is a sweet goatee you're wearing tonight. I just want to tell you.
Thank you. I've been working on it.
Barea, it's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which team is able to dictate the pace tonight, as well as the style of play.
Porzingis with the block from the arc. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Davis.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Doncic outside. Over LeBron. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Now here's Rondo, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Luka Doncic. And growing up, Chris, LeBron James always looked up to Michael Jordan, following in his footsteps. And like his idol,
no one better to take that starring role. I mean, blockbusters, comedies, and his playing days are done. LeBron will continue to entertain.
And reportedly, LeBron James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Well, money well spent. I mean, for his age, the most minutes played in NBA history, he's doing everything possible to extend his prime.
Doncic against Green. Outside Rondo. Down low. Davis, the pass to Rondo. Shoots over Barea. And again, no good by the Lakers.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
Here's Powell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right after.
The Mavericks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That free throw, no good. And he's good.
Lakers 6 straight seasons outside the playoffs. Can you believe it's the worst record in the NBA over that span? I mean, for the league's premier franchise, it's not what they're accustomed to.
Now here's LeBron. 5 points in the game. He dishes it to Davis. Doncic with the steal, and there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Porzingis. And the Lakers have an illustrious past, Chris, but they can't rest on their laurels.
Yeah, you're right, Kev. Teams around the league are getting more advanced with their scouting. The Lakers taking steps to ensure they remain on the cutting edge.
Here's Rondo, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Rondo finds Davis. James looking it over. That's his second shot and his second basket.
What can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Here's Barea. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Passes to Hardaway. Outside, Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. The 17-footer. Kuzma pulls it in.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They gotta do more to get a hand in his face next time.
To the middle, here's Davis. Nice D from Porzingis.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's gotta be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Barea, no good. Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Kuzma outside. James, the pass to Kuzma. Poked loose. Doncic with it. He's picked up by James. Here's Barea. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo.
Every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find someplace to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
Now here's James. A 17-point game for him in the win against Washington.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous. They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
The Mavericks trailing. Doncic finds Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Pass to Barea. Great D that time from Green.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
And it's Davis missing. Mavericks shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Here's Doncic. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The drive by James, and LeBron throws it down.
Such blinding speed on the drive. I mean, James is a force of nature when he's on the attack.
Trailing by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, yeah, Greg, that's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen, not at this level.
Now, here's Barea. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Shot clock. Pulls up. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Doncic against James. Over Doncic. Powell pulls it in.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Puts it up from 12, and Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got his second basket.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere real here of the mid-range.
Rondo passes to Davis. Kuzma against Porzingis. James left side.
Oh, watch out. Watch out. And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Doncic. No good there. The Lakers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. LeBron is doubled. Outside, Davis lets the 3 fly, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
And here's Barea. Out to Porzingis now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They defeated the Wizards in their last one.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And as long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. Howard comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Danny Green. And it's Alex Caruso in, kicks to Caruso. Caldwell Pope outside. And stolen by Wright. Doncic outside. Brunson finds Wright. The pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Doncic.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
And it's off from three-point range. Doncic against Caldwell Pope. Doncic, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Shoots over Doncic. And the Lakers with another miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Shoots from 14. Jump shot is good. Here for Dallas.
And really, Doncic can score from any area. His arsenal is very impressive.
The drive by James. And LeBron throws it down hard.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to Phoenix. Brunson the pass to Porzingis. Here's Kleba, and there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Here's Doncic. That shot missing, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Passes it to Howard. LeBron James on the wing. Back to Howard. For three, Caldwell Pope. Just 4 to shoot. The three. And Wright pulls it down. Here's Brunson. Porzingis trying to get free. Brunson no good. The Lakers in the lead. LeBron outside. Pass to Caruso. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Guarded by Wright. And McGee kicks to James. Here's Howard. Porzingis with the block. Wright looking around. A floater. Takes the three. Kleba with the bucket. A lot of give and take.
They came to play. We should have a good one.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Pass to Caruso. Fires the three. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Kleba lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Now it's a 3-point Dallas lead.
The ball movement on this run and why they've been able to get these good looks.
Porzingis against Howard. There's the pass to Caruso. LeBron right side. Drills the baseline jumper. LeBron's got 17. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Right outside. Here's Doncic. That one a little long.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Howard finds Howard. Guarded by Doncic. Howard can't hit. Outside, Porzingis on the wing, Doncic. Softly drops in the floater. 10 points for him.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, you know, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated, seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
On the floor for Dallas, Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. DeJuan Wright is out there with Jalen. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. When it comes to offensive rebounding, who does the best job of creating second chance opportunities now?
Oh, it's 2 names, Andre Drummond and Steven Adams. And the toughest part about it is, as a defender, you don't only have to worry about guarding your man, going over and helping, but then you have to worry about guys that are just hanging out in the rebound painted area, just waiting for their turn. And so it takes the wind out of you, it tires you out, but also your mental focus that game is all over the place because no matter what you're doing, it all out because this guy's a beast on the floor.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Mavericks. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and that's got to be annoying to them. I mean, work hard to get to the line, but fail to capitalize.
Now, here's Bradley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. McGee, the pass to call. And the Lakers lead by 1.
And the versatility of Caldwell Pope, not just the score from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
Maverick shooting not great, 40% for the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away. We're both European players, similar roots, both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the court. We can be something special." Kevin, look out for them another in a different tongue.
If they play to their potential, they could be scary. Thanks, David. Here's McGee. It's deflected. Curry with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Out to Porzingis, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up. If these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
Well, you look at Porzingis, he's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe it's that perfect score.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis comes in for JaVale McGee. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Green, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Dallas. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Here is Cook. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Bradley. Kicks to nice ball movement here by the Lakers. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Dallas. Kleba's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Hardaway. A three-pointer off the mark.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Davis with the bucket.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Wright, the pass to Kleba. Pass to Wright. Fires the 3. That shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Curry dishes to Wright. Hardaway against Green. Now here is Hardaway. Second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Oh, Kuzma's in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The mobility of Kuzma coming into play there. Outstanding at setting good screens and rolling fast.
Mavericks have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far.
Well, Kev, for all his scoring talent, Kyle Kuzma, he wants to be more. I mean, he's working to round out his game. He's growing as a defender, rebounder, and a playmaker. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Bradley drives in to the inside. They kick it out to Green. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Cook. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. The 3 from Bradley. They get it back. And it's slammed in by Davis.
just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
See Webb last season, Kuzma making strides as a...
Kevin, that's because Rajon Rondo got him in the film room. Rondo! I mean, he improved his recognition, his rebounding. Still an area to work on.
Now here's Curry. The pass to Barea. Back to Curry. He kicks it to Barea. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barea's got
play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Green finds Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's now 10 points for Davis.
Now, I thought maybe the D would figure him out as the game went along. Looks like he's figured them out in this first half.
Outside Hardaway. Curry on the wing. Back to Hardaway. Off target from outside. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And finished off by Davis.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now Curry. Passes it to Kleba. Lets it go with a 3. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Kuzma passes to Davis. The rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and gotten the perfect position to alter the shot.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Now here's Davis. A 38-point game for him in the win against Washington.
But even more impressively was his shot blocking. I mean, by the end, they were afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him. Can you say intimidation?
Those plays can make a difference.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Pass to Kuzma. Back to Green. Feeds it to Davis. 2 points. That one goes. Davis has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Bradley against Barea. Bradley pulls it in. And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. Here's Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. On the wing, Green. Offensive rebound. Davis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Yes, you've been a commentator. Amazing how much that event has grown.
Oh, how about this year? The Chinese, the Croatian national team. I mean, come on. It's just this is a global game, and we're bringing all of them to Vegas to let fans go up in there and watch them and watch rookies at a young, early age and see the best players. I mean, this is awesome. You got to love how forward-thinking the NBA is. This is really cool to watch.
It is. Let's quickly now take a peek at the league leaders in blocks. Anthony Davis, number 1. Third is Porzingis.
Those two have both mastered the art. Guys, it is an art. It's not all about size.
Hardaway against LeBron. Outside Hardaway. Buries the long-range jumper. Hardaway has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Mavs.
Okay, he has all the space he needs in this. So he's going to make that a lot more than he misses.
Kuzma passes to Caruso. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
And they're really getting more points at the free.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Zinkis, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And Doncic is subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Now here's Barea and the dunk by Powell.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam. LeBron outside, Latre, that's in there. Davis with the assist. 22 points for LeBron.
And defensively, I know we say one other than LeBron Beach. Easier said than done.
Here is Barea. Now here's Porzingis. From past the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Man, let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Kicks it out to James. Trying to answer back. Pass to Brunson. Over James. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Kyle Kuzma, a late pick in the 2017 draft, but he's shown that he's as strong a prospect as any.
Yeah, flew under the radar as a prospect, but came in with a very refined game and was an impact player. Started to expand his game. Should see an even bigger role as he develops as a player.
Yeah, and for being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma's made his mark early, already surpassed expectations.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Rajon Rondo. Porzingis can't hit. Lakers leading by 4. Caldwell-Pope outside. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. 1:36 left to play in the first half. Barea looking over the floor. Here's Doncic. And that one is off. Caldwell-Pope with some nice D. The drive by James. And James throws it down hard.
James is just remarkable, showing no remorse when he's attacking the rim.
And so it's Dallas with it. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. Now, here's Doncic. We saw him with 29 points last game. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Here's Caruso. Again, Los Angeles.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Mavericks trail by 8. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Shot on the wing. Drained for 2 points.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, yeah. Flexibility is crucial. You have to be able to take what the defense gives you.
Caldwell-Pope against Barea. Kuzma can't get it to go. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 6-point game. And here's Brunson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And the lack of makes that an easy shot.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to, help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 24 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, one place they had the edge was on the offensive board. They converted those extra possessions into points. Nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than forcing a miss and then giving up a second attempt. The offensive glass is going to be...
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
I really like how they limited turnovers. They didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice passes. When you can play like this and cut back turnovers, it can add up to over 10, 8, 12, 15, 16 easy points. I don't know how many points, a lot of easy points. They'll be in good shape if they can keep making the same smart plays.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. Getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Here is Rondo. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. And it's Rondo in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. Now here's James. Inside, Davis. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Over to the wing. Here's Barea. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Rajon Rondo. Chris, over the last 40 years, a steady decline in offensive rebound. Largely due, I'm guessing, to the concern with transition defense, right?
Definitely, and let's give respect to the offensive rebounding that it should have. Whenever you had guys like Rodman, Popeye Jones, guys that used to you'd have nightmares about because they were such great rebounders, Ben Wallace. Well, now it's a little bit different because those guys were playing the 4 position, right? So now at the 4 position, you have to get back on defense. Curryland in the 4 position because the game has evolved, and so now it is better to get back in transition than trying to get an extra possession for your team. You still want to attack the glass. You just want to make sure you know who's in the game at that time because now you have guys leaking out, getting a quick shot on that other end.
Powell, no one around him, and James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And if you're just joining us, we played over. Down low, here's Kuzma. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Now here's Barea. He has 5. And Porzingis, here we go. And Davis sends it back. James in the post, guarded by Barea. And the dunk by LeBron.
You think of all the different images in your mind over the years of James attacking the rim.
Barea. And he banks in the layup. Barea's got 7 points.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
No, absolutely not. In his mind, no one can stop him no matter the size. He's thinking it's time to put the nail in the coffin. And until they stop him, he'll keep going to the bucket every time down.
Here's Barea. He has 7. And the pass to Doncic. Over James. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads. Cut to just.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he shouldn't. He's solid from that in-between there.
James finds Kuzma. Outside, Green. And here's Rondo. Here's Davis, and they double up Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Over Doncic. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Doncic, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lead.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Rondo passes to Davis. Hardaway against Green. Pass to Kuzma. To the paint. Here's Davis. Almost, but it rolls out. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Barea out to Porzingis. Chance, though, to take the lead. To the inside. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Here is a list of the NBA's most adept passing teams this season. These are your assist leaders. The Lakers, number 1.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
And the Mavericks call time here. And, Greg, as many expected, Porzingis getting a huge deal from Dallas to keep him a Mav for a long time.
Mavs feel he can be better than he was before the injury. Love the idea of Penn signed him to a lengthy and sizable deal to be the core of their future.
And the Lakers with some changes. Howard's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Bradley comes in for LeBron. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. Curry comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Wright in for J.J. Barea. Curry outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
3-pointer. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
And so far the story on Luke over the last 10 games or so. 5th in assists, 8th in field goal percentage, and he's among the top 20 players in 3-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Here is Cook, guarded by Wright. Davis against Porzingis. Bradley, no one around him. Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And it's Wright with the ball for Dallas. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Doncic outside. Floats one, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well. On the defensive shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Curry deciding where to go with it. 4 on the clock. Bucket is good. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Left side, Bradley. Pass to Davis. And the layup's good off the glass. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D is struggling to keep up.
Now Porzingis, 10 points for him. Doncic outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Howard. Left zone. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
An absolute powerhouse down there. Howard attacks with such ferocity. It makes defenders nervous.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Mavericks trail by 3. And the Mavericks call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Green. Inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You allow Howard to get in.
Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Wright finds Porzingis. Now the pass to Doncic. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And of course, there's the Mavericks. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And I think for the big surprises of the young season, I mean, no doubt the talent was there, but I just didn't think it would come together this fast.
But yeah, you weren't alone in thinking that. But you've got to credit the coaching staff. I mean, they've done a terrific job.
Mavericks trail by 7. They need this, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now?
Don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game, and don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Seth Curry. On the wing, Doncic. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 5 to shoot. Picked him clean. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz.
And Kevin, oddly enough, this is the type of team that might be better on the road. They've been playing some good basketball lately, and this road trip shouldn't slow them down one bit.
Doncic against Caldwell-Pope. Doncic dishes to Wright. Now here's Brunson. Good work there as it goes.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now here's Howard. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. To the middle, here's Porzingis, and Davis sends it back. Porzingis with the steal. Great D that time from Davis.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Caldwell-Pope against Doncic. Passes to Brunson. And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. LeBron comes in for Quinn Cook.
LeBron James.
Here's Doncic, and stolen by LeBron. Caruso, the pass. Oh! And that's a rugged play.
Gracious. And you see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way, because they know he can go up and get it.
Mavericks trail by 5. Doncic outside. Doncic, no good. L.A. has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. And they double up James. Kicks it to Howard. Pass to Caruso. It's good from long range. And now an 8-point Laker lead.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Doncic against James. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar. Pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
The first one falls. And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished. Despite that, slipped a little bit in the draft into the waiting arms of the Mavs, who moved up 2 spots to get him.
Now here's Brunson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Game with that last one. Howard kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Howard. Now here's James, guarded closely. LeBron is doubled. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Pass to Howard. And stolen by Wright. Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there. Makes it off Los Angeles lead. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Caldwell Pope against Wright. 5 on the clock. Back to Caldwell Pope. Here's Caruso. Here's Howard. The dish to McGee. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And there's the pass to Caruso. Howard at the elbow. Here's Caruso. Brunson covering. Passes it to McGee. On the wing, James. And he has 28 points for the game. That one good for 2.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Doncic outside. From deep 3-point range, that one's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the third. Lakers lead by 4. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a cup course of a game, and this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. A moment now to reset. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. On the floor for Dallas. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. J.J. Barea is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hardaway in its small forward. Kuzma, that's good.
Check out Kuzma's quick and fluid release. No wonder he can get it going from mid-range.
Mavericks trail by 6. And here's Barea. Pass to Porzingis. Hardaway against James. Pass to Barea. 3-pointer. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. LeBron James on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. Porzingis against Kuzma. It's James atop the key. Back to Kuzma. There's the feed to McGee. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Rondo, good.
And Rondo, he's fantastic at staying strong through the contact.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The pass to Pop. Now here's Brunson, guarded by McGee. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Hardaway. Lakers leading by 8. Rondo kicks to McGee. LeBron against Barea. And LeBron James with the 3. James has got 33 points.
James is superb at scoring the ball, especially when he gets a pick, giving him all the room to move.
Barea finds Brunson. They could use a bucket, and the basket is good.
I mean, he's been terrific from the field so far this half. I mean, driving his...
Now here's James. Passes it to McGee. And they double up James. Back to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Kuzma. Over Porzingis. And too long on the shot. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 9 points. Brunson scanning the floor. McGee with the block.
When we mentioned McGee's out, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot out of bounds.
Here's James following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Outside Rondo. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Brunson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Brunson's got 10 points in just the second half. Timeout called the Lakers.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
And some changes here for the Lakers. For JaVale McGee. And it's Green in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Dallas with a change here, too. Curry's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Here's Porzingis following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. With some arc. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And finished off by LeBron.
All around player. Kuzma's very solid at finding his guys in their spots.
Mavericks trail by 9. Outside Hardaway. Barea with it. Rondo with the rebound. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. There's the pass to Rondo. There's the 3. Rebounded by Hardaway.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. See, Webb, if we lower the draft age back to 18, the league will take a larger role developing high school players. Your thoughts?
Well, I think it could be a safety net. You know, so many kids are vulnerable at this time, and they don't have a system, and that's why everything's kind of been messed up for players trying to figure out what is the correct system, how does the right way, and I think the younger you are, with the more direction that you have, it can only turn out to be a safer process, I would hope.
And getting better pro-level training, too, coaching.
Yeah, pro-level training, pro-level knowledge, pro-level relationships. I think it's a great thing by the way.
And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Wednesday, they'll head home and take on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for that game against the Kings, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
Mavericks trail by 8. Now Barea. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Great D that time from Rondo.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And they double up Davis. LeBron outside. Back to Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And it's now 26 points for Davis.
And that bucket adds points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Barea. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
LeBron against Hardaway. Down low, Porzingis with the steal. For the three. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Passes it to Green. Get it again. Kicks it out to James. Tries again. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. And that one misses. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. It's a 10-point game. Hardaway passes to Barea. Great D that time from Rondo.
And these just have not been there.
And Davis throws it down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Mavericks trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Hardaway. Outside, Porzingis. Shoots over Kuzma. Porzingis can't hit.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these.
Now here's Davis. And they double up Davis. Pass to LeBron. Green finds Kuzma. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Porzingis.
Wow, he's such an active guy, Kev. It's hard to guard Kuzma and not foul him sometimes.
Free throw good. Kuzma. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Dallas. And both free throws good for Kuzma. Mavericks Doncic kicks to Powell. And Davis sends it back. Outside Rondo. Hardaway with the steal. He's all alone. Here's Brunson. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Rondo. Outside, Green. The pass to James. And the Lakers turn it over again. Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Brunson the pass to Porzingis. Back to Brunson. Powell trying to free himself up. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Davis. Outside, Green. Out to the right wing. And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And here are the Mavericks now, down by 12. Pass to Doncic. It's good. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half. Oh, here's Rondo. Brunson covering. Pass to LeBron. Back to Rondo. Clock at 4. James finds Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Rondo, and he finishes nicely on the way up.
If he's one thing, he's efficient. The positioning there close to the basket.
Mavericks trail by 12. Pass to Porzingis. Sinks it after the cagey pump fake. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The amazing, just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Here's James. Outside, Davis kicks to Rondo. On the wing, Green. Kuzma passes to LeBron. Left side, Davis shoots over Powell. Again, Los Angeles.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Now here's Porzingis. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor to screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Outside Rondo. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Kuzma outside. Inside. Davis kicks to Kuzma. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 12.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory.
Turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
His passes were crisp tonight. Pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
Now here's LeBron. Doncic with the steal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
In Europe, Doncic spent a lot. You see the craftiness there in terms of drawing fouls.
First one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside Bradley. And here's Rondo. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what is your sense of how the team is playing at the moment?
we have a good thing going right now, and we want to try to keep it going. And the best part about tonight's game was the defensive end. We defended, and we shared the ball, and that's a good ingredient to a win.
It was working at both ends, LeBron. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Dick, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.